Hello everyone, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. I am sure most of you have been on my channel before watching some of my videos, because if not, you might be kind of confused about this video. But let me tell you, I am holding myself accountable to how much makeup I am purchasing, what I'm using up this year, and I'm trying to just refine my collection so I can get products that I really truly love, but also downsize a little bit because I just have so much. Especially over this year, I've seen a lot of things have been expiring before I'm able to even really use half of them. You know, like even a quarter of them. Probably in my collection, 10% of the product in there, I haven't even used except to swatch or maybe once or twice. So my goal this year is really to refine my collection to something that's really usable. And I just want to do a quick update with you guys because in January, I counted all of my products, everything that I own, and I want to do a 6-month follow-up because we have hit June. Can you guys believe it? We're halfway through the year. I've used up not as much as I was hoping for, but I am really being thoughtful about what I'm using up and what I'm buying. You know, I still go on splurges, as you know. It's been a real struggle for me, but I want to give you an update on how my numbers look. So if you remember, I did this lovely crappy list of everything. Yes, I should probably do it on my computer. No, I'm not that organized. I like to see it in front of me, and so I have to do printouts, and that's just like pointless in my mind. So let's just go through the numbers. So let's start with eyes. And for single eyeshadows, I went from 47 single eyeshadows to 39 single eyeshadows. I happen to think that's pretty good. That is all come because of decluttering. I have not used up a single eyeshadow yet this year. So it's all declutters. Doubles, I'm at the same number 3. Trios, same number 5. Quads, this is interesting. I went from 5 quads to 7 quads. I mean, I only remember buying 1 quad, which is the Kat Von D, so I don't know where that other one came in. It seemed to have snuck in somewhere in my collection. Palettes, I am up palettes, which is really unfortunate. Palettes, eyeshadow palettes is what I'm calling 5+ shadows. I went from 28 to 31. Yowza. So I went up 3 there. Shadow sticks, I did declutter some. I've also used up a couple. So I've gone from 15 to 11, so -4, that's good. Shadow creams, liquid primer, you know, like any sort of cream shadow stick that's not expressly for shadow. So like any sort of cream that's like used as a primer or a base, that's where I'm at. I've decluttered all of them, so I'm at 0. So I am -6 there, so that's excellent. Mascaras. I've made a huge jump in mascaras. I'm super proud of this. I know a lot of my mascaras were getting old, but also I found a lot in my collection that I'm not really a fan of, so I use like once or twice and I'm like, meh. And I ask a friend if they want it, and sometimes they take it, sometimes they just throw it away. So I've gone from 22 mascaras to 14. I think that's fab. I mean, like, can you really get any better than that? In 6 months? I don't think so. Liquid eyeliners, I've gone up from 5 to 6. Pencil liners, even though I've used up 1, I have brought in 1 to my collection, and so I'm exactly at 40 again. I am really hoping that number goes down because 40 is ridiculous. Glitters, I'm still at 5, and eye primers, I'm still at 7. So if we do all the math, in December, I had 188 eye products. I'm now at 163. So I am working in the right direction. I have dropped over 20 products, 25 products, mostly from decluttering, and I'm very, very happy about that. Very happy about that. For brows, I'm at the exact same place I was last time. I've got 2 brow gels in my collection, and that's all I have for brows. And I think that number is like a perfectly fine number. I don't need more than 2 ever in my life. For face, okay. You know, last month in May, you saw in my makeup rehab, I bought a bunch of powders, those little Laura Mercier powders. So I have gone from 7 to 9 powders. That's awesome. Highlighter palettes, I've decluttered all my highlighter palettes, so I'm at a good old goose egg there. Highlighter singles, I've once again gone up. I went from 9 to 10. Highlighters with bronzers, so like duos, same number 3. Highlighters with blush, same number 4. Oh no, I've gone up one there. How did I go up one there? What did I buy? I don't know, but I went from 3 to 4. For blushes, I have done amazing on blushes. I've really gone through and downsized my collection. I went from 44 blushes to 31 blushes, which is still a crap ton of blush. It's still so much blush. It's more than I could use in 31 years, but that's where I'm at. Blush palettes, I've gone from 3 to 2, and then bronzer and blush duos, I've gone up from 3 to 4. So, you know, I have gone down as a whole on the face category, but I could be doing better. Bronzers, the single bronzers, I've found like a lot of duplicates, so I've decluttered a lot of those. I went from 15 to 12, and then I just have one bronzer palette, which I've not yet used this year, and I need to get on that. Somebody else is panning it, and they told me it was made in 2015. Yay, 3 years old. I really need to use that next year. Face primers, this is one that I have a lot of, but I've also been using a crap ton. I've especially been focusing on my small travel sizes and deluxe size samples, so I've gone from 17 to 14. Concealers, I've gone from 5 to 4. And foundations, I've gone from 9 to 8. So we're seeing a lot of numbers going down there, so I'm excited for that. I mean, in just face primers, concealers, and foundations, I've gone down 6 products, so that's pretty good in my mind. That's on the right direction. The right direction. I don't know what a happy number for foundations would be for me, but I'm thinking like 4. Because 4 will give me a good amount of selection, but not like crazy outrageous. Okay, now the numbers you've all been waiting for. Shall we go to lips? Shall we? You'll not be as excited as I am here. Lipstick bullets. I have gone up in lipstick bullets. I've gone from 102 to 107. Say what? I don't even know. I don't even know. Liquid lipsticks, I've gone from 43 to 54, so I've gone up there too. And then the crayon styles, I've gone down. Yay! I've gone from 37 to 36. Not great. Lip oils, same number, 6 to 6. Lip stains, same to number, 3 to 3. Lip liners, as you know, some of them got moldy, so I threw those out, so now I'm down to 11. I used to be at 12. Tinted lip balms. Thank God for tinted lip balms. They're saving my butt right now. Okay, I had 29. I now have 23. Thank God I used up tinted balms. Thank goodness. Clear balms, I've gone up 5 to 6. And lip gloss, I've gone down because I've used up some of my lip gloss. I went from 51 to 48. Now, I'm sure your head is swimming in all those large numbers because mine is, so I did a math total for us. In December of 2017, I had 288 lip products. As you can see, I've bought a lot of lip products this year, so I'm at 285. So I've gone down 3. But I need to do better than that. I really need to do better than that. I would really like to be at 150. I'd really like to be under 200 by the end of this year. I'm not going to be able to use up all those. So I really need to go through my collection and figure out how I can get rid of 80 lip products. Because it's not going to happen. Now, I'm not making a promise I'm going to do that. But it's a lot. I can probably get rid of all my lip liners now that I think about it. Like, how often do I use lip liners? And that'd be 10 right there. I use lip liners like once in a blue moon. So, it's crazy. It's crazy. Primer mist, went from 2 to 2. Hydration mist, I finished up. So I went from 1 to 0. And then setting mists, I'm still at the same number at 10. I bought a lot of Urban Decay last year at Christmas time when they were on sale. So, there you go. Nail polish. Do you think I've gone up a nail polish or down a nail polish? Yeah, I went up. Yep. I had 181 nail polishes in December, which is already ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm now at 193. I need to focus on these puppies because isn't this so cute? This is the pink you guys picked out for my project polish. I'm so excited about it. But it's ridiculous that I have all these. I'd like to get under 150 on nail polish. I mean, ideally I'd like all of them just to hang out on that rack, but we're not there yet. Perfumes. Now this one was really fun because I gifted a girlfriend like 30 samples of perfume. She was just looking for a new scent and I'm like, oh, you like sweet stuff, right? And she goes, yes. So I gave her all these samples. So I went from 32 samples to 15 samples. Thank goodness. One part of my collection that has halved because I gave it away. For the larger samples, so like the deluxe size samples of perfume, I'm still at the same number, which was 11. Rollerball has gone up because of Scentbird. I'm finding that when I am using Scentbird, I'm having so much fun switching it up every month that I'm never finishing any scent. Even though they're supposed to be good for a month, I'm not using it till its entirety because I like the scent so much. So I've gone up there from 16 to 20, and because I'm seeing that number, I'm actually thinking about getting rid of my Scentbird. I'm so sad about that. I really enjoy getting a new fragrance. I get it once every 2 months, and I'm really enjoying getting a new one, but because I have so much backstock, I'm thinking about getting rid of that subscription. My larger one, my 1 ounce, I decluttered one last month, so I went from 8 to 7. My bigger ones, which are like 2 ounces and larger, I have 5, and I still have 5 oils. So those haven't changed much. My numbers in perfume have gone down only because I donated all the samples to a girlfriend. So those are my numbers. As you can see, I haven't been extremely successful yet this year, but I do see a glimmer of hope in the distance, and especially in lip products. You know, down three, that's good. How many have I used up? I think 3 in my lip project. How many have I used up? Hang on, let me find this. Yeah, so I've used up 3 lip products in my 2018, so those are the 3 that are there. And I've even bought some, so I know that at least it's going through the system. And as you can see, I have decluttered some as well. I'm pulling some in from my advent calendar, so I'm hoping to keep that number in the negatives. So I'm really glad that's in the negatives. My eyes are in the negative because I got rid of all the single shadows. And yeah, you know, it's a work in progress, but we're getting there. Thank you so much for watching. I promise my next video will be more exciting. Maybe I'm gonna do empties next. Would you guys like to do empties next? I'm thinking that might work out well. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.